Nothing's wasted when you put it in the hands of God. Hello, I'm Eddie Lawrence, and here's today's devotional thought. We're talking about the feeding of the 5,000 in Mark chapter 6. And last time we saw that Jesus took the 5 loaves, 2 fishes, blessed it, and everyone ate, and they were full. But in verse 43, we're told afterwards they picked up 12 baskets of the fragments that remained. Out of 5 loaves and 2 fishes, they had at least 5,000 people, and there's 12 baskets of remains. Jesus had these disciples distribute the loaves and fishes, but when it was all done, they still ended up, each of the 12, with a full basket. You can't outgive God. That's just the way it works. You know, whatever you put in God's hands, He's going to use it. You know, even your failures and your mistakes, put those in God's hands and say, Lord, I messed up. Oh, it's a mess. You know, sometimes life can get messy. You know, even when miracles happen, there can be some messy stuff going on. But Jesus had them to pick up the fragments. Now, this would have been a good poster for a Don't Be a Litter Bug campaign, but we can also learn a principle from that. It's pick up after yourself. You know, when something big happens, don't just walk away. Look and see what might need to be picked up and cleaned up. There's a testimony in that as well. Now, in years gone by, I've actually had people complain like, hey, there was a water bottle in the worship center. Are they not cleaning this up? And that happens sometimes. People can be messy. But I also wonder, well, why didn't you just pick it up and put it in a trash can? And I try to discipline myself if I'm in a parking lot and I'm walking by and there's some trash, pick it up. You know, teach your kids that. Don't leave your dirty plate on the table. Put it in the sink. Put it in the dishwasher. Learn to pick up and clean up after yourself. Now, I know that may be a little sidebar from this story, but Jesus did have them pick up the fragments that remained. And that's important. Again, we see an order here. They had them sit in the groups in the grass. They were ranked in groups of 50 and 100. And then the food was distributed in an orderly way. And they were able to count. They knew how many people were there. And now he's having them clean up. 12 baskets for the 12 disciples. So there's some good stuff to take out of this story. But here's what I want to leave you with today. Whatever you've gone through, or whatever you're going through, or whatever you see coming, be sure you put that in God's hands. Humble yourself before Him, because nothing's wasted if you'll just put it in the hands of God. Even the tough stuff, even the wrong stuff. Thank God for His glorious grace. Amen. God bless you. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Pass this on.